Welcome to TougeTalk.
Welcome.
Part 2.
We tried this once, but we're all kind
of screwed up.
Yeah. So we're
he's gonna get there pretty soon because who drinks that really?
12% for local.
Oh, I almost shit.
We all really just took a swig at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That'll
I wasn't
be a good
expecting
thumbnail.
that.
The viewers are gonna be like, "What boys?"
All right, so we have questions that people wanted answers, and we're gonna give you answers. First things first, we're gonna introduce our guest.
Hello again.
His name is Mike. We know him as the fastest dude on the highway.
At least try to minimize the fucking exposure. That's one of the questions. We're gonna get into a good talk on that.
Oh, as if I can't bleep it out.
Good point.
Editing. So we know him as a pretty fast shooter on a certain road around us.
Fast shooter in a lot of roads. Mainly back roads too.
Jesus Christ, Mike.
All right, so what car do you drive?
I have a 2007 Honda S2000. In black, because I like that color. No doggo.
What's done to it?
It's pretty much the basics of S2000 parts go.
Define basic, because as for
it's
S2000,
just-
it's pretty stock. Like it's
Yeah.
slammed, it has arrow.
So it's just on fuel suspension, RPF ones,
That's on video. God damn it.
tires.
Keep going.
I'm lost. Hardtop and just an exhaust. That's pretty much it. Nothing.
So super basic.
Yeah, super basic. No arrow. I want to learn how to drive the car to its limit without arrow, and then just leave it like that.
So, yeah, I'm pushing it. Got tight. Loud, blood out.
We're on video.
Coast to coast. Whatever. No, that your post is like literally gonna come up May 25th, like before midnight. Anyways.
Okay. What got shoots in the canyons?
I think boredom one day after. College. I think one day I was just bored, and then I just went up San Gabriel Mountain, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So that was pretty much the start of it, and then after that, just kind of went up with.
All right, so we got to know him.
Sorry.
Please put that in the video.
All right, so I guess this is where you ask him some questions then.
All right.
Not the ones from the post. You ask him some questions of your own.
What fucking group were you with when you came up the first night we met?
Oh, it was my old team, Midnights.
Oh no, they were cool people actually.
Yeah, it was pretty fun before it got big and everything just kind of went to shit. It was fun during the time, but a lot of cool guys.
So it was me and my buddy Steven with an Integra going down the fucking canyon and see like 30 cars going up. This was leading them.
Yeah.
Turned around, a troll. And we didn't really just troll, we just met him. Like, oh shit, what's up?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
And Mike was there, right? Or was that the following?
No, Mike was the following. Yeah, that was a pretty fun day.
Oh, man.
It was like the biggest train of cars I've seen.
I was like, no, we turned around. Little did we know. This guy's fast as shit.
Grab a lane and find out.
Alright, why the neighboring canyons?
Actually just mainly because most of my friends just cruised 30 like GMR. Too far, in my opinion, to drive over there.
When you live down the street,
You see us looking down just
Yeah.
because the dog's there.
I mean, pretty sure they can see the dog. But no, it's just because a lot of my friends, I guess, prioritize is really just because it's a bit more relaxing of a drive. You can go with more people and not have it as
Alright, go away.
clusterfuck
Go
pretty
down.
much. But I want to learn GMR. My friend Caesar about it.
Go tonight.
Hell, I'm gonna drive my car right now.
What's wrong with your car?
The wheel bearings are fucked.
Oh, fuck you. Right.
That leads us to another good question. If you know your car's bad, should you go up there?
That's a very good question. Just real stop. Say that again.
So, I've encountered a couple people up there, and I'm sure a couple you guys have too. People like last time we were driving up. No, I was in the Volvo, and there were these dudes behind us trying to keep up. And then I saw lights just go black, and I was like, "Oh shit, what happened?" So I stopped and turned around, and their battery terminal came off.
It's sketchy.
Like,
You know how do you text you?
Mm-hmm.
What's to say, baby girl?
No.
people, if you're gonna go up, make sure your car is like working in proper order.
Yeah. You don't want to
Especially
be
like
that
a battery
one
tie
person
down.
on the side of the road.
Like, look,
chilling.
I've had it happen to me. I did a run down the canyon against another
Z,
Z.
right?
Yeah. And I hit a bump, and next thing I see my battery jump. My battery.
What the fuck, bro?
Dang. You're like right here.
Oh, what the fuck?
Still full.
This is kind of strong. Holy shit, dude! I haven't
You
had one.
just realized
I
that?
haven't had one since middle school.
Show the camera.
It's
I
a
think-
Ford Loco.
Yeah.
Taking it back to like 2006.
We're here to relax.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
He's...
In case you don't know me, I always come to party.
On a Monday?
Anyways, so I mean, I've had my battery jump up and arc. So like, proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Is all I'm gonna say. Make sure your shit works. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I have to admit, that's pretty true. The last thing I'd want to do is go up there, stranded, pay $100 for a tow, and we could just been avoided or some shit.
Joseph?
But
What?
What do you think?
Yeah, I've
about
been
that?
up there with
Well,
messed
make
up
sure your
shit
shit works,
early
or
on
just
when I
like-
first started. Make sure your shit works. Go
I've
with your
gone
stuff
up there
proper
with-
because you may be able to drive fine. Your car you think may be fine, but just make sure everything's checked because you never know. And that would be one stupid way to go off or whatever.
yeah, I'd always
So.
just carry basic hand tools.
Yeah, I'd carry like
That's
one of
what I
those
do,
like
too.
small
Or make sure your shit
tool
works. and don't
sets or
carry tools
whatever
along.
in your trunk.
I still carry tools.
All right, fair enough.
Let's see if anyone asks anything.
It's been like 5 minutes.
All right, so we posted so first one comes from at
Excuse me, here.
Ed MMO. Should the solid yellow ever be crossed? Young drivers tend to cross it without hesitation, where older drivers like myself will never dip over.
That's, I don't know, that's like controversial to say yes or no, because I mean I've crossed double yellow just if you can see more than, my opinion, it's like more than 3 turns away, or especially at night, because like if you go in the morning, obviously like
Don't double
stay
lane.
in your lane, and
You're gonna hit a biker then.
yeah, plus even then I wouldn't even drive more than the speed limit in the morning just because there's so much, you know, traffic out there, or even just bikers or some shit like that. But yeah, at night, like, you know, I'm a victim of circumstance. I'll cross double yellow on occasion, but not mainly so much in like, I guess, places where it's kind of needed, I guess, you know, less braking, stuff like that. But that's pretty much it.
Keep on.
Alright, so that's pretty much it. But yeah, usually if I can see, you know, a good distance away, so I have like enough time to brake. But yeah, pretty much like late at night, anyways.
Not
Usually
much
after,
traffic
yeah,
up there.
usually after like 1:30 or so, there's no one really on the road, anyways. But I guess it just comes down to, you know, the time, the place, and then just if you see any other headlights on it. But obviously, I'm not gonna like, you know, fucking.
Well,
cut
not
out-
go into the corner.
Yeah, I mean, that's
There's a
kinda
time and
dumb.
place for everything, and if you do it, you should know when to do it.
Yeah, but I guess in general, crossing double yellow is pretty stupid. But yeah, it's just a controversial question, pretty much. So
There's no right and wrong answer.
no, there's a preferred answer, which would be not to cross it. But
Because if you're gonna try to apex, like, you have to cross it.
but you can also
Be fast and not cross it, but
Yeah, I mean
you can only be
use
so fast without crossing the line.
pretty much. But you can also try to use the one lane as 2 lanes, but you're only gonna get
down you
so
go.
much out of it, pretty much.
That's true.
That's
fair.
a tough question.
That is a tough question. Thanks, Ed, for that one. Well,
You guys might understand this question more because I'm a little looped on it. The importance of round 0, aka two-way canyon inspection before doing runs. I'm assuming that he just means
scouting.
Scouting
Very
shit.
important
Yes. Yeah.
because you don't want to be. I've had it happen to me
Cracked
one
oil.
time, and I cracked my oil pan and drove from. Dude, I drove all the way to Camarillo after and parked and found like a giant.
Pull.
I almost killed my engine.
I'm surprised you haven't cooked
Well,
your engine yet, now
goddamn.
you think about it.
I know, but
That's
yeah,
surprising.
always scout. You never want to like take the apex and then bam, there's a giant rock in the road, and next thing you know, your engine's knocking like the alphabet boys coming to pick up your shit.
Yeah, so you're checking for the road condition. You're checking to see if there's any
Always scout.
freaking hidden cars and shit. All the little shit.
Oh, I mean, even
Always
if you scout
scout.
hitting a car, it's always a risk.
Yeah, hitting a
pretty
car,
much.
that's just a constant risk.
So always scout. You don't want to run into a dirt patch and lose your car, or hit a rock and lose your engine. So
we hit a rock, he lost the car.
no, I didn't because I had it to home because of AAA.
Uh-huh.
The semi
Alright.
truck made me lose the car.
Make clothing.
What?
Some guy says make clothing. It's
Yeah,
been
let's
an
make
idea,
women
but
just-
I have OCD. He wants
I
to
just
start,
don't care.
He wants to, yeah, he doesn't care. He wants to start something small with like license plate frames and shit.
We're trying to get something going.
We're trying to get something going. I just, if you're a designer,
Hit us up
please contact us.
because
Weirdest thing you've seen on the Touge.
I went up there at about, I don't know, it was for.
I remember this.
Yeah,
story.
you remember the story. It was for a sunrise, just to look at the sun kind of, just come over the hills and everything. And so if you know the road, it's after like 2 long sweepers, and you go up and there's a cafe, and then you keep going up and there's a tree. So you're not expecting anyone to be there at like 5 in the morning. We pull up and then there's a car. It was like a SUV, like a RAV4 or some shit, like a mini SUV or some bitch like that, and it's facing this way. And all you see in the front window is just butt cheeks moving up and down. So that was probably the weirdest shit I've seen. Just cheeks getting clapped at like fucking 5 in the morning.
she didn't like that.
I guess she liked it now. But yeah, that was
Joseph?
probably the weirdest shit I've seen. Just cheeks
about
being
you?
clapped in the middle of the feet.
That seems standard actually.
No, there's like there's spots
Weirdest
to
thing
clap
I've
cheeks.
seen.
The people in cloaks.
On the hoodies. Actually, I should have said that.
Yeah, well, that's what I was expecting for you to say.
Okay,
Okay, so
well,
we all
keep
have a
answer.
similar. We all have a similar story. It's just Colts.
Yeah.
They're up there. Me and
At a certain canyon in the Southern California area.
At a
region.
certain turnout.
No.
Well, I saw
At
No,
a certain
there's-
spot that's really well known.
yeah, it actually is really well known. So me and my buddy Steven went up there one night, and there's a white van. There's people all in cloaks.
no
They're,
back
they're
windows.
chanting in who knows what freaking language, I swear. And
go away.
so we have a smoke and we're just relaxing, and one of them starts like looking at us, and just the chanting was louder from him. I don't know if he's a leader or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And they all got up and were just like walking towards us, and they weren't like doing anything crazy. Maybe they wanted to say hi, but okay, look, they're all in cloaks and they're all saying some weird shit in a language we've never heard of. It's enough to scare the fuck out of us to fucking just leave.
Being like, I mean, you kind of expect occultism up there.
That's what the
A fucking pre-runner sending it.
Toyota.
I have one.
It was a F-150 pre-runner fucking sending it, and he apexed and 3-wheeled. That was fucking sick.
I've never seen a bear up there.
We've seen wolves.
Oh, it's not fine. Hold
I've
on.
seen a deer, and then I saw pieces of the deer after.
Mountain cat I've seen too. Almost ran one over one time.
Great, there's no
All right,
audio.
next question.
Oh.
Bash bars, dog.
What's next to come for everyone's cars?
You want to go first?
No, you can go first.
I don't fucking know.
That's why. Probably gonna watch it sometime next week. That's probably
He's
the only-
still-
I haven't watched.
the
I
check
still
mark
have
from
the
track tape.
Yeah, I still have the check mark from tech inspection. That somehow I passed.
Nice.
It's me. I'm tech, but I also went through your car before, so.
Yeah, that's true. We worked on it like a couple days before the event.
Shout out to Garage Midnight. If you want your shit fixed the right way for cheap, hit me up. I also take beer. Joseph, what's next for your cars?
Fiesta's done. As a daily, I'm fine and happy where it's at.
Yeah.
It's
You still have the
done.
downpipe.
Okay, I'm gonna put the fucking downpipe on and then it's done. It's already in my garage. And then I still have the FC. We're gonna get to that next. That's another question. And just suspension. I already got the paint ordered. Emperor
wheels,
Sauce. You're gonna paint it? I got
Oh,
the
Halo
wheels.
Lord
No,
Sauce.
the wheels and the tires is literally this week. Because I'm on fucking what it's called, cords. And then the fucking engine rebuild, and that's it.
Next question.
Any of you experienced or visited NorCal Touge?
No.
Nope. We have not.
We want to though.
We want
so
to.
invite us up.
No, well, Rich Chaser has, and we are going. Hopefully this summer, once everything's whatever.
Hopefully there's a lot of booze involved too. In parties.
I want to get the FC reliable enough to get up there.
It is reliable enough.
Because I don't want to. I don't.
It's
okay, look.
okay,
I don't.
300 miles.
I
I mean,
mean,
just get you back home. Ask no shit. If you want to ask me what I would like light driver's life, that's why.
Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I guess just like.
Why do you feel that? I guess this is each person's
Goddamn.
Why do you what?
You're not done yet?
What?
No,
Why do we
fuck that.
say?
Chilling
I've
on
been
it.
done.
Why
When
you-
I
why
was
you
heavy
go there?
into
Why
like
you
grip
hit the
racing,
pass or whatever?
it was just to see how close I could get to death. I don't know. And he could attest to that.
What the fuck, Ramon? And you're the other.
Am I not wrong, though?
He's not wrong, but don't look up to him.
Yeah, don't. I'm a fucking idiot, but I also can't die for some fucking reason. Different story.
I can help.
Wow.
Oh. I mean, how many near-death experiences have I had?
A lot.
And I'm still fucking here somehow. But some dumbass
Alright.
jumps off roof and they... Anyways.
Mike, your
So it was more to see how close I could get to flirting with death while not dying, but somehow see if I can die. And then after that, it's just, I don't know, just for the fuck of it. Like, if I go now, it's just, I'll get my hit in, and then dip. And I just go for shits and giggles now, to be honest with you. So if you see me up there in the Volvo, it's because I'm trying to fucking control somebody and make them feel like shit. Joseph?
Alright. I guess currently just to drive. That's it. That's simply fucking put. It's just to get away from the bullshit down here and just drive. Doesn't matter what car I'm taking, I just enjoy the drive. And for me, it depends on what pass I'm taking. If it's the main one all the way up, then I'm chilling, I'm cruising. If it's the other one, I'll do a little spirited drive. And, you know, I know a few people up there, and we'll have our little runs and shit. And it's chill. You get to talk to people, meet people. And, but the main thing is just drive. That's pretty much it. It's like the second home, the home away from home. Big escape, so.
Next question.
Oh, I thought he was gonna fucking.
What was TS? Why do you drive?
What?
Why do you drive?
Just get away. I mean, there's nothing really up there. It's quiet. It's peaceful. It's different change of scenery.
Cheeks being clapped.
Yeah.
Next question. Hold on.
Well,
Did you get all the questions on this thing?
I have one.
Oh, I know which one it is. It's right there.
All right, so we'll start off with the last question. This will be it for the video. It comes from you stinky. I like your Instagram name, by the way. You stinky caca face.
God damn.
Right? Overexposing the Touge on social media and the possible consequences and recommendations on keeping it low key.
What?
Pretty much people posting on social media that they're running it and then
Oh, well. To an extent.
and then you know, posting the location of it. And what are the consequences and any recommendations on keeping it like low key.
So I think that's why we got some heat very early on when we started, because we would name the pass, and everyone starts somewhere. We didn't think anything of it because we didn't think we were big. We're probably still not big, but I guess the following is decent enough.
We're almost at 10K.
Yeah.
We're almost at 10K. I love you guys.
You give away the FC.
No,
Once we hit 10K, I'll give away the Z.
got that on video.
We should do a raffle. Everyone's doing raffles 2020.
You got that on video.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, yeah, bro.
I want to drift.
All right, hey, back to the fucking
I want to
question.
drift that. All right. Anyways,
So-
back to the original question.
That's why when we post, we kind of keep it like general now. Unless it's outside the country, then I mean, most of our followers are based here in Southern California, so it's not like they're gonna fucking fly to Italy or something and hit the fucking Touge the next fucking week, unless you're a fucking baller. But that's why we don't name the passes near us anymore. At least we try to.
But then again, it's kind of people already
It's
kind
like
of know.
people already know. Look,
Yeah.
the closest one
If
to
you
us.
run it and you see the video, you'll know where it's at.
Exactly, and the fucking local pass that we have, it's been burned
It's
since
still
the
being
80s. It's been burnt. It's been, dude.
I mean, it got burned in the 90s.
You
It
got
started
like,
getting in the
okay, I
80s.
understand the older people saying it, and it makes sense, and that's why we kind of got hit with it when we started out, and then now we're the older people saying it to you younger people or whatever. Fuck, where the hell was I going with this?
I don't know. You're on your own, buddy.
You got lost. All right,
Yeah.
so
I definitely got lost. Well, basically, just don't name the pass, because
if you're gonna
Yeah.
post a video, just
Or even then,
do what the drag racers do. We're in fucking Mexico.
yeah, I put Mexico, Japan in my last video. Everyone knows what pass it was, but it's not gonna say it. So
or even then, even just try posting things that you wouldn't want. I guess to see stuff being burned or something. I guess I can't even think of the right word for this.
Don't hashtag it. Don't
No,
add
not
it.
even don't hashtag, but if it's gonna like contribute to the spot being burned more, just like don't post anything. Like, I mean, you can, if you want, like, I guess, Snapchat has the 24-hour post, whatever. Don't put it on somewhere where it's gonna be or it's gonna be up for a
If
long
you're
ass
gonna
time.
at the location,
don't
leave it up for very fucking long.
Yeah.
Let's
Or
be
even
honest
post
here.
the
Or only
location.
send it in your group chat. But if you're gonna post a video of your run because you want to show everyone that you're fast, because you need the affirmation, don't at the location. Just say you're in Mexico. Like it's.
Or just don't put any location.
just don't put
People
where.
are-
Don't
people are
put
gonna
where
When
know.
it comes to this, I'd say
Yeah.
follow
The people-
follow the 1320 model. They're in Mexico.
No, people that know.
You know the
know.
street. You know what the street is. You know what city it's in.
But people that don't.
But it's
Don't.
still in Mexico. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
just say you're in Mexico or you're out of the country.
Just say you're in the fucking Guma.
And if you're out of the
picture.
country, like, I'm not sure what your guys' laws are. So like,
Yeah, no
I
one
don't
from
really
outside
know.
of the U.S. has told me anything about location, so I put the location, but I generalized it like
but we're
Italy,
not sure what your guys' laws are.
Spain, Malaysia has an entirely fucking ginormous fucking
They'll
tailgate
eat the fuck
culture.
out of those cars too.
They send that shit. Malaysia, props.
No shit.
For real.
I
Besides
have
the
some plane
homeland,
tickets so
but
we can go eat cars with you.
There you go.
Go eat cars.
Eat cars.
Oh, I thought you said eat.
Dude, those fucking send those things
Simple
on the
enough.
freeway.
Jesus Christ.
That's about it. Unless someone
Yeah,
else
I
has
mean-
something right now.
How to keep the exposure down?
Just post, just don't tag.
I mean, if your page is private, obviously you're not going to get that many views besides your general followers. But if you're public and you have a shit ton of followers, or you have people on your page that are snitches, like it all comes down to the person. Whether you want the road to be known or not, that's all on you. But what I've seen is every road has its own like set of rules. Like where I come from, it's like you don't say anything, you just really do it. But we're like, what he calls home, it's like it's a little different. You have
Okay,
people that are
everyone
like,
knows what
it's
our
my
local-
house. Fuck you. This is my road. That's my parking spot.
Jesus.
I
Which is
remember
fucking
that.
Stupid.
I remember
it's a public
that.
fucking road.
Yeah, I remember that.
It all just be smart. We obviously are getting a lot of heat because you have the sideshow faggots coming up there. If you don't swing, you don't bring it. But the dumbasses can't even fucking drift. But they can barely do fucking donuts without hitting cars. Like it's
That's embarrassing.
fucking sad. So
Put
like,
Patrick back in his bag. He's a gift for someone.
For real?
Yes,
You
bitch,
just
that's
said
what I
that,
told you.
motherfucker.
hi Patrick. That's Mike's mascot.
Yeah.
Back to the matter at hand. Honestly,
I told
if
you
you're
it
gonna
was a
post a
gift.
video, don't tag the actual
wrong.
location.
I was texting her. I was like, "Oh, it's SpongeBob or Patrick." Oh,
Don't
What are you talking
tag the
about?
actual location.
you know.
And if you post a video, like you're in Mexico or you're somewhere out of the country. I mean that's really all it is. Like just in a sense, every road is burned at the moment because of the situation that we're in.
God damn it.
And we have people, those takeover faggots going up and and swinging or trying to do fucking donuts but can't even do their shit. But yeah. So just it's try to keep it low key, but if you also know, so like it's hard to say, like when it's that one street or where it's blank speedway,
Irwindale?
no. So just like in that sense, I say adopt the 1320 model. We're in Mexico, but if you know.
On video, I'm not gonna cough.
And on that note, I think we're out of questions, are we?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't see anyone else asking.
We're,
So,
we're almost at 38 minutes too.
We'll see you on the next one.
That's it.
And like, subscribe, comment, hate, whatever the fuck. Bye.
Ass hurts.